If you're hungry before lunch every single day, your breakfast may be the reason. I used to be starving by 10 a.m. no matter what I ate. But one simple change completely changed my mornings. Today, I'll show you exactly what I started eating and why it made such a difference. The problem: for years, my mornings followed the same pattern. I'd eat breakfast, feel fine for a little while. Then around 10 o'clock, I was hungry again. Sometimes I'd grab a granola bar, sometimes a muffin, sometimes whatever snack was nearby. The problem was that I was constantly eating, and I couldn't understand why. I thought I needed more food, but eventually I realized something important. The issue wasn't how much I was eating. The issue was what I was eating. Why many breakfasts fail? A lot of common breakfast foods look healthy. Cereal, pastries, muffins, even some breakfast bars. The problem is that many of these foods don't keep you satisfied for very long. They may give you quick energy, but that energy often doesn't last. And before you know it, you're hungry again. That's exactly what was happening to me. So I started looking for a breakfast that would help me stay fuller for longer. The simple breakfast that helped. The breakfast I started making is incredibly simple. You only need 2 eggs, whole grain toast, half an avocado, and a serving of fruit. That's it. Start by cooking the eggs. While they're cooking, toast the bread. Slice the avocado. Prepare your fruit. Then assemble everything on a plate. The entire meal takes about 10 minutes, which makes it perfect for busy mornings. No complicated recipes. No expensive ingredients. Just simple foods that work well together. Why this breakfast works. Now let's talk about why this breakfast helped me. First, the eggs provide protein. Protein is one of the most satisfying nutrients you can eat. Next, the avocado provides healthy fats. Healthy fats help make meals feel more satisfying. Then there's the whole grain toast. It provides fiber and steady energy. Finally, the fruit adds additional fiber, vitamins, and nutrients. None of these foods are magical, but together, they create a breakfast that feels much more satisfying than many quick breakfast options. The results. After making this breakfast regularly, I noticed something surprising. I wasn't thinking about food all morning. I wasn't constantly reaching for snacks. And I felt more focused at work. Now, does this mean you'll never feel hungry again? Of course not. But for me, this simple breakfast helped solve a problem I'd been dealing with for years. And sometimes that's all we're looking for. Simple solutions to everyday problems. The big lesson. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need perfect meals. You don't need expensive ingredients. And you don't need complicated diet plans. Often, the best approach is the simplest one. Find meals that work for you. Repeat them consistently. And let those small habits add up over time. If you're looking for simple healthy recipes that solve real-life problems, make sure you subscribe to Healthy Plate. And if you'd like more quick meal ideas for busy people, grab my free Healthy Plate Quick Start Guide using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.